Good morning, guys. It is Monday, 5 in the morning right now, and we are looking at Ethereum. Ethereum has been moving sideways for a bit now, since I would say for the past maybe 4 or 5 days. That's relatively speaking, right? We've been having those massive dips where people are panicking and stuff like that, but that's fine. That's the crypto market. That's what you signed up for, right? That's what we all signed up for. But we understand that. We understand it's a game of probability. If things don't go your way, you need to do risk management. You need to understand that buy or sell is not just, it's not just a black and white. You put in your money and you gauge where the market is at. You gauge where if it goes below here, I need to sell. If it goes above here, maybe I need to add to my position. Don't ever just put all your money right here at this point, then hope for the best. That doesn't work. It's a hard pill to swallow. I will never tell you just to go ahead and buy something unless I am, not even, I will never just tell you that. It's just you gotta think for yourself. The main purpose of these videos are to actually to get you to end up not needing to watch us. It's actually to get you to get to a point where you can think for yourself and analyze for yourself and know how things should go. You should just never listen to someone tell you to either buy or sell, regardless of how much of an expert they claim to be. But enough ranting. This is Ethereum right now. We've been looking at this. If I maybe zoom out a bit just to give you a picture, general picture of what was going on. So we did break down. We found that support at the bottom, went back up. Then we found that it's technically this basically, right? Because in the beginning, people would only see these 2 points. Then here, people would only see these 2 points, right? This right here. And you can tell that it's not even respecting that pattern. It's just more of a zone, like something like this, right? Because you got people sitting on the side that don't care about technical analysis. You got a lot of people FOMOing into it, and you got a lot of whales that are, not even, I wouldn't say manipulating the market, but dumping or pushing prices up. So it's just there's a lot going on here, guys. These are territories where things just get weird, where you cannot predict things much. And yesterday I put out a video saying the same thing. People didn't, some people didn't like it because I wasn't really clear at the end of it. But that's the thing. If I'm not confident about the price action, I'm just going to explain it to you, and that's it. There's a lot of other channels that will tell you that, oh, you should buy with 100% certainty. And by all means, I'm just not that type of person. I like talking probability, and I like to teach you that you need to manage things, and it's a ratio of a risk to reward. But anyways, Ethereum, this is what we're having right now. Right now we're at this zone. We're at the 1 hour. We have been breaking above, and we've been finding support at the 100 EMA and the 200 EMA. Here you see it, the blue and the light blue lines. Um, uh, and yeah, right now this is the major pattern we were in. We're stuck in this one right here. And now we are, I think, mainly focusing on this wedge right here. This is what we've been stuck on since the 15th, which was, I guess, 3 days ago, right? So it's like Friday. And now we're respecting that, right? Now we're seeing, or so in terms of what could happen, in terms of the scenarios that can happen here, we're obviously going here somewhere, right? I think we're gonna go up here again right now, then try to come back here, or maybe we could be going up here and then actually break above it. That's when I think it's actually gonna be very bullish. But we need to make sure that we have to break out of this. If we are to go up, we need to go out of this, have enough momentum. You need to see a lot of volume in the bottom for me to be convinced that this is a bullish breakout. You need to see lots of volume here. Look at this volume compared to what Ethereum usually has is actually extremely low in terms of the hourly chart. Very low right now because no one's trying to just trade this. Anything could happen. So once we go above here, if this is bullish, that's the first scenario. Breaks above, then it comes back down to retest. Typically on a symmetrical wedge like this, after a run up, you have a symmetrical wedge. Typically, it has to break above and go above. So if we need to break above. We're probably going to find resistance at this line over here, this previous high. We're going to struggle for a bit, and we're going to go back down to retest. And then we need to maintain this here. If it doesn't, if it goes up and it comes back down and maybe starts playing around here, then that's not good. That we have to abort the whole mission, and we need to think about this in a very different way. So for now, let's say we're assuming we're bullish and everybody's going to be a millionaire and all these nice things. We need to go above here. We're going to have some sort of resistance and play around, then try to break above, come back down to retest and go up. And we need to maintain above this. We have to maintain above this line right here. It has to happen. Otherwise, we cannot assume that we do have enough momentum, because we can break out, but you might not have a lot of sellers. But the fact that Ethereum has been stuck here for a while and has been pushing above, there's two things that I'm being alarmed from. The fact that the whole time here, we've been having higher highs, boom, 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 actually all the way up to here, and higher lows as we go up. And now we started this recent high that we had was actually lower than the previous ones. For the longest time, we were having higher highs, and now Ethereum is reaching to a level where it's either losing strength or people are a bit patient. Right, people are just trying to see what's going to happen here. I don't want to put all of my money right now. I want to see. I want to see a breakout. I want to see some signs that this is going to go up. And yeah, so mainly we're stuck in this range. Right now we're trying to see what happens here. And even if you think about it, right? So you're in this big pattern, but even if I maybe draw this line over here, not this line, this one right here. Let's assume, because as soon as we went all the way above here, we made this high, and then the next time we went back down, then we made this other high right here. So people, as soon as they see that, they try to connect the line, right? They try to connect the line through this guy from here all the way here, and they pass it along, right? And as soon as you go up here, as soon as you broke above it, you see this candle, right? You see people actually buying in because they understand they drew these lines and they actually went up and closed above it. So people were like, oh, okay, this is actually very good. Went above, got stuck, and then went back down. It wasn't enough. This wasn't enough. This was our first attempt. Same thing now. If we don't close above this, so maybe now people are looking at this other high, right? Now people are looking at this right here. And now we're pushing. This is the 1 hour chart. We're pushing. We just had a crossover in the MACD. I don't like looking at the MACD at these levels because it screws the result. The MACD doesn't know that we're reaching an apex here and buyers and sellers in the same exact area, and things can get weird. MACD does not know that. RSI, same thing right now. I'm seeing that I'm actually having higher lows as I go up. Stochastic still has another leg up to go, telling me that we are actually probably gonna retest this, and we're probably gonna get stuck somewhere around here. Over on this side, we're gonna have a lot of resistance. So what needs to happen here, guys? We need to go above, close above, come back to retest this line, and then again go up and actually maintain it. We have to maintain it. That's a very, very important thing. Otherwise, it's just gonna be extremely bearish, because if people see this, that hey, we had a breakout, but we didn't even get to go above. Okay, we don't have enough strength. There aren't enough buyers, because if there was buyers here, then they would jump on this breakout 100% because of that confirmation. But if we go above and there's nothing that happens and starts going sideways again, then abort mission. So we need to keep that in mind. We also need, as soon as we see a breakout, we need to see significantly higher volume, right? We need to see like a nice volume spike here. And yeah, if we go maybe to the 30-minute here, it's just get a bit more specific. Look at this. We found definitely this was as soon as we break below the 100 EMA on the half hour, we stayed above. We found support at the 200 EMA, and then as soon as we went up, obviously, sellers start to come in here. You see those not long wicks, but it's just a bit more sellers than buyers, but a lot of indecisiveness. Are we gonna break above or no? As soon as we did, we broke above it, went back to retest it, then saw this candle over here, inverted hammer, pushed it right back up, closed above right here. Sorry, and then now we're seeing this, right? So, this is gonna happen right now. So we need to break above, maintain it, break above this guy, also maintain it, and you need to see a volume spike here for us to assume that this is good to go. Make sure you keep an eye out for that. And I'm sure that if we do, this is a bit alarming for me. I don't know. This is a bit alarming for me. So, anyways, these are the two possible scenarios that could happen. If we did actually come above here and then it starts to go back down here, then we break below this line, then that's just bear. That's just bearish. Just bear. My bad. It's too early in the morning right now. I'm not making any sense. I still gotta go to work after this. So breaks below, probably comes back like this. Comes up, retests, and then shoots back down. And it shoots back down. We're probably looking at this area over here as a first stop. we're probably looking at somewhere around here. I would say maybe somewhere here we're going to find that first stop. That doesn't hold, then we're looking at this right here. So two possible scenarios, guys. I told you the conditions that we need to meet for this to hold. And yeah, I'm hoping that you like this video. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, and join our Discord so you can see those trading signals on the spot when they happen. And thank you for watching.